All right, back for another beer review, and today I'm reviewing yet another beer from the Other Half Brewing Company, and they're out of both Brooklyn and Rochester, New York, and this is their chopped cheese. So they are calling this an Imperial India Pale Ale, coming in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in the time of review. This can is approximately 3.5 weeks old. So chopped cheese, they named this one after the popular chopped cheese sandwich that you can find in New York City. I've never had one. Sounds delicious though. I know it's made with, I believe, ground beef. I've seen it on a couple of YouTube eating shows before, and it does look quite delicious. So they're actually brewing this one with Mosaic, Citra, and Azacca hops, and that's all I know about it. So I picked it up because, I mean, Mosaic and Citra, yeah, Azacca, sure, sign me up. Let's do this. So this is the last beer I'm reviewing from the haul that I had in mid-April. I've mowed through, I think I had 8 different beers. I did pick up a stout, but I have not reviewed that yet. So that is more of a, I would say honey orange color, but more to the orange side of things. Very murbid, very murbid. Yeah, we'll go with murbid. Very murbid with a half finger of a off-white head, looking quite creamy, looking like an Other Half, IPA in general. Let's get a nose. Ooh, that is a really nice, distinct, like more of like a tart blueberry scent, actually. Yeah, berries, nondescript red berries. Wow, that Mosaic is screaming. I'd imagine, I believe it was listed as the #1 hop on their website, so I'd imagine they're using mostly, not mostly, but it's going to be the predominant hop. Yeah, tons of blueberry, wow. Underlying like generic melon tones as well. A little bit of mango. Yeah, mango, apricot, peach, stone fruits for sure. A little bit of like an herbaceous dankness as well. A biscuity, almost bready malt component. Yeah, wow, that blueberry though, like right off the top, definitely screams Mosaic to me. It smells pretty damn tasty, so let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. That's nice. Body and mouthfeel, right in the realm of Other Half beer. This is higher side of medium body, medium to higher side of medium body at 7.5%, which is nice. And then the mouthfeel, soft, smooth, relatively creamy. Probably using a crap ton of oats. I don't think they're using any lactose in here. And I will say this. Don't let anyone hear. Don't let anyone hear this one though. Do not. I think that I'm actually digging the mouthfeels from Other Half beers without the lactose. I think I prefer the flavor a little bit with the lactose, and the actual flavor, but I believe some of the beers they use with the lactose get a bit too sweet. And I don't think the mouthfeel is necessarily impacted as much as I would believe it to be, because some of these beers that I've had that have no lactose, the mouthfeel is just proper to these beers. Anyway, there's a bit of like tart and sweet blueberry up front from that Mosaic. It definitely has a sweeter kick to the beer overall. Sweeter, tart, sweet, little bit of tart blueberries, nondescript red berries. If I had to guess, I'd say like raspberries, but more to the blueberry side of things. Really nice, fleshy, juicy mango, peach, stone fruit thing going on in the middle of the palate. It finishes to the sweeter side of things, like I said, a little bit of dryness, touch of bitterness, but this is a sweeter New England style Imperial India Pale Ale. 7.5%, skirting the lines. Yeah, it's a good beer. It's not overly complex. There's just a little bit of, a couple different characters and whatnot. But this is, dare I say, a very crushable, easygoing beer. As I keep on drinking out the last couple sips, there's this little bit of earthy, almost grassy, herbaceous dankness that's kind of on the back of the palate too, with that sweetness, kind of breaking up the monotony of the sweetness, which is nice. Because I think after one can, after the first couple sips, I'd be like, all right, too sweet. Now I'm not thinking it's going to be super sweet. It's going to be sweet, just not overly so. Yeah, very nice beer. Another well-done beer from them, and I'm glad I picked it up. So rating on the chopped cheese from Other Half, I'm going to give it a solid 4.25 out of 5. Just super solid. 7.5%, really can't tell you it's 7.5%. A little bit of warming, ever so slight warming in the chest, but yeah, outside of that, like nothing on the palate or anything. If you've had this one, let me know what you think about it. I did send this one out to my buddy Jeff, so I'll be curious to see what he thinks about it. And I may have sent this, I'm not positive, to Han YOLO over at Han YOLO Review. So if he does review it, I'll see what he says about it too. But if you're not a beer tuber and you've had this one, let me know what you think about it, because I'd be curious to know if like that mouthfeel, again, the mouthfeel for non-lactose beers from Other Half are just doing it for me lately. I don't know what it is, but fucking delicious. So appreciate everybody stopping by for another review, and until the next one, cheers.